welcome to another edition of Eric's Product Reviews brought to you by hollywoodfrodo.com. I am Eric, and today I'm going to talk to you about this awesome humidifier by a company called Elechomes. This is a humidifier for a new generation. I grew up with those old school humidifiers that made a ton of noise and basically just did one thing: they threw water in the air. Welcome to 2019. This humidifier by Elechomes is amazing. It has awesome features. Everything you could possibly want in a humidifier, and probably some things you never even thought of. For example, a sleep mode that makes it operate at an even quieter level and blanks out the LEDs. And hey, just the fact that it has an LED display that when you're not in sleep mode will show you the current humidity in the room. It has a state-of-the-art humidity sensor inside to sense the current humidity in the room. Gives you all the settings up here on the LED. You also can have heat, so the humidity that's being put into the air, it can be heated humidity, which has some great antiseptic properties to help keep your air germ free. You can set a timer, you can set a certain level of humidity, and it will turn on and off automatically in order to keep the air at a consistent humidity level. You've got different levels of spray that you can choose. The sprayer itself has two nozzles, so you can have it going off in two different directions, as you can see. Just a really great overall product. Now, what I want to do is I want to jump over to a video. And a remote control. So you can remote control it if you're using it in your room. You could have it on the other side of your room and have the remote by your bed and control it that way. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to jump over to a video where I'm going to demo all of the features that it has, show you the LED and all the different settings that you can change and control. So while this is running, the screen is constantly going through all the settings. 53% is the current humidity. This is the level, how much humidity you're adding to the air. 75% is the setting for what you're working on getting to. You control everything with these buttons here. You have the on and the off. You have a timer, and every time you press it, it adds an hour all the way up to 12 hours. If you long press it, then it takes it back down to turn it off. You have a sleep button. That's cool. If you hit that, then it turns off the display, because obviously you don't want the display on when you're sleeping at night. It also turns off the beeps. So now when I hit something, you'll see there's no beeps. And this is the maximum minimum humidity, how hard you want it to put humidity into the air. This is the maximum. But you see there's no beeps because I turned sleep on. I'm going to turn sleep off so you can hear the beeps. This is where you set the humidity, so it's at 75% right now, and whatever you set it to, it will run until the humidity reaches that level, and then it'll turn off automatically. So that's a really cool feature. You can get very specific about how much humidity you want in the air. And then there's a heating mode down here. Tap that, and no heat, heat level 1, heat level 2, or heat level 3. And that's what gives the mist that's putting into the air, it becomes a warm mist that's being added into the air. So I'm going to show you the sound level. Right now the machine is off. Hear the sound in the room. I'm going to turn it on. It's on medium right now. It's whisper quiet. I don't even really feel like I hear the machine running, as if mist actually makes sound, which I don't think it does, but it's just like that's how quiet it is. I'll turn it up. That's the highest level. Still whisper quiet. If you turn the heat on, you do hear a little bit more sound. It's still fairly quiet. That's with the heat on medium. The heat just cut on. You could barely hear it. It's still so quiet. Very quiet. So you can see this is a full featured humidifier from Elechomes. Everything you could possibly want to do or want to use this humidifier for, you can do it. All those really awesome features, different heating levels, different humidity levels, having it automatically come on and off to keep a consistent humidity, the sleep mode, so that if you're using this in your bedroom you can turn off the LED and make it operate even quieter. Now another cool feature over here on the side is you can use this within like a oil diffuser. You can put essential oil drops into this little vent here. It pulls out and there's a piece of cotton. You just drop onto the piece of cotton, and then as it's pulling air in, it pulls it over that cotton to give you an essential oil dispensing effect with the humidifying, which is really awesome, and that's another cool feature. Also, you can see it's a really large bin. It holds a lot of water, and what I love besides the electronic features of control is how easy it is to fill this up with water. All you have to do is just remove the top, and once you do that, there's a handle. You just lift this right up off. Really easy to do. Lift it off, turn it over, unscrew the cap, and then fill it up with water. Now they do recommend that you use distilled or purified water. Generally better than using the water in your sink, because if you're like the city water where I live has a lot of calcium in it. Also, they do sell separately a filter, and I have the filter in mine. You can see it here. It is not necessary for you to use the filter, but it is recommended if you're going to use water out of your sink, which you can do, and if you're going to do that, then you definitely should get a filter, because that will help with the calcium and lime deposits and that sort of stuff. As far as how often you'll need to change that, that's going to depend on how much you're using it. You know, the more frequently you use it, the more frequently you're going to need to change that. But they are relatively inexpensive and available on Amazon. So I'll have a link to the filters. They are sold separately. They do not come with the filter. And again, if you're using distilled water or purified water, you don't necessarily have to use a filter. Even so, using a filter is probably just the safest way to go to give you the longest life of the product, but you don't have to. But they are available on Amazon as well. So it's really great. The whole thing, once you take this off, it's easy to take the pieces out too. If you're not going to use it for an extended amount of time, then it's best to kind of take it apart and dry out those things so that you don't have water just sitting in there. And that is really easy to do. It's a very, very well made humidifier by Elechomes. Everything about it is great. The features are great. The way you can control all the different aspects with the timer and the heat and the antiseptic properties, and then the humidity control with the humidity sensor that's built into this, all the way to even being able to add the essential oil if you want to, and how easy it is to take this off, fill it up, and the fact that you have two spray nozzles that can go in different directions, which is great for certain areas. It's just a really well-made product by Elechomes, and something I think is amazingly awesome, and that if you're in the market for a humidifier, this is definitely one you should consider. Really great product by Elechomes. It is available on Amazon. I will have a link in the description below to the product on Amazon. You can click that link, jump over to Amazon, and read what other people have said about it and pick one up for yourself. Anyway, that's going to be it for this review. If you like this review, please click that like button. If you know anyone who might be interested in this product, you can share this video with them. All those ways are down there. Don't forget to subscribe to this playlist if you want to keep up with future product reviews, or subscribe to my channel if you want to keep up with all my videos. Anyway, that's going to be it until next time, so have a great day.